Chatting with Bella. We cooking and chatting with Bella. Bella. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? Gonna put a poll up. So let's try to come in. What's good? What's good? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live. Y'all see the question, man. If you into boxing, that's what it's about. We having boxing questions today. As I cook some food real quick. Man. What's going on? What's going on, man? So, one thing that's left out of the Q&A is if you had to choose only one, you can't choose multiple, it's not the best three. If you had to choose only one skill in boxing, what do you think is the best skill to have and why? There's no wrong answer, I don't think. I think everybody's gonna have their own reasons and may have some back into it, might have some truth to it. My boy said kicking. I like that answer. I like that answer for sure. That was funny. A vision without action is merely a dream. I like that. Y'all spitting some flame right now. Welcome to the chat, man. By the way, shout out where y'all from. I get people from all over the world coming into the chat, so we definitely love the internationals. Yes, sir. Straight like that. And it's more than believing in yourself. It's about having self-control. Because if you don't have self-control, you won't be able to actively do things that you want to do without having like impulsive thoughts, impulsive mindsets, and just being distracted by a bunch of bullshit. Y'all gonna say kicking? All right, let's get a real response. Power or stamina? I like that. I like the stamina response. Power, I feel like is pretty typical. But you know, one punch can knock a nigga out. You know what I mean? So you got one on that. Yeah, I wanna know what y'all think is the strongest. Honestly, it don't even have to be in boxing per se. It could be in fighting. So even if you say just kicking power, um, fucking being having IQ, speed, stamina, rhythm, timing, which would be the same thing. Well, let me get what y'all thoughts are, man. I got stamina and boxing so far. Some people said just kick the nigga, which is touche. I can't even lie. I can't even say you're wrong about that, man. It ain't boxing, but you damn sure ain't wrong. That's for sure. Marksmanship is better than boxing. I don't know what marksmanship is, but I would love to be enlightened on it, so I could do my research. But hey, I respect your opinion. If that's what you feel, then that's what it is, for you at least. I ain't no hater. Marksmanship is not as good as boxing. What is marksman? Oh, shooting skills. Okay, that makes sense. It's not as good? What do you mean? Good or bad is perspective, man. I'm gonna tell you this. Knowing all of that shit is equally good. Knowing how to knife combat, knowing how to use a weapon like a gun or a bow and arrow, something that shoots projectiles, knowing how to you do hand-to-hand combat, close quarters combat, all of that shit is important. Cause you could know how to shoot a gun, but you might not know how to actually clear a room. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's more effective. I mean, because you kill quicker, you get the job done quicker, right? But if you only know that, and you're only and you're in a situation where you have to be hand to hand combat, then you're assed out. So I don't know. And on top of that, say you have a weapon, right? Yeah, you have the gun. If you're fighting fair, not fighting to win. Hey, I guess I generalized it, right? Let's go competitive sports, guys. Let's go competitive sports. Because right now, y'all all would not be wrong at all with anything that you're saying. I don't think I was specific enough. In a fight, I'm kicking you in your oblique. I'm fucking up every part of your body. I don't give a fuck. But if we cool, then we gonna just scrap. It's gonna be hand to hand. I mean, I'm not gonna break no bones, break no jaw. I'm not kicking you in your kneecap. So, with the revamped question, in competitive sports, yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're giving real shit. You're not giving nothing that's not doesn't have any truth behind it. I just think I was a little broad on my way of directing the question. That's why I changed it to combat sports or competitive sports. What y'all think the best skill to have, man, and why? Give me a scenario where if another person with the opposite skill set were to be in front of you, why would you dominate with the skill set that you think is the best to have? You know what I mean? I mean, you know, the no-brainer is it's best to know all the skills. So like, probably mixed martial arts. Yeah, but that you see what you said everything though. Like mixed martial arts is the martial arts all mixed together. So, what martial art, right? Even regardless of the martial art, all martial arts entails that you have to have. Well, you don't have to, but entails having strength, speed, IQ. Whether it's kickboxing, taekwondo, Muay Thai, boxing, karate, you have to have all of the things. So, which one of these things, mental durability, which one of these things do you think is the best thing to have? Just one. It's a trait, not the actual skill itself. Jeet Kune Do, man, you trying to take somebody's life away? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you must not like the person in front of you. You doing some Jeet Kune Do? That's a fact. For me personally, I'm gonna say timing. I think timing is the best thing you could possibly have. I feel like you could be as smart as you possibly can be, but if you can't opportune on the things that you're seeing or downloading, you can't you can't capitalize on it. If you have power, you can't actually connect on the shots that you want to land because you don't have the right timing. If you have speed, you might be able to get away with certain shots, but you won't be as consistent as you want to be if you don't have timing. And that just goes on the offensive side. On the defensive side, it's the same shit. Like you don't know when to exit, you don't know when to release a submission or when to really, because timing and rhythm, I feel like is go hand in hand. We're making chicken right now, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You could fight somebody who has all the skill in the world, but you got the right timing. You'll put up a good fight, even if you don't have the skill, the mechanics to match up with that person. If you watch my videos that I posted, young timing was the key to me. Yeah, that was my thing. Like that's honestly been my thing that's been helping me be successful. My last sparring session that I posted a few days ago, last week, you can check it out. I actually dominated both of my opponents who were more skillful than they were more skillful than me mechanically. But when it came to timing and understanding myself and my body and what my body can do and controlling my tempo, not being at will to my own movements and rhythm, I was able to just dominate just by using the jab alone. So yeah, that's why I value that. Just like under duress, we value that timing, man. That timing is everything. Another one, I think right after that would be IQ. If you got those two alone, you don't gotta be the most powerful dude. You don't gotta be the fastest dude. You could probably beat anybody or give anybody a run for their money. I wouldn't say beat anybody, but you'll definitely be able to give anybody a run for their money. If you can outthink them, and you could beat them to anything, any punch, any defensive tactic, what they doing. It's kind of like being able to tell the future. Like you a cheat code. Control your emotions, and that's a big thing that a lot of people don't have. That's why most people, they're fighters. Now, I don't think it's a good or bad thing to be either both. I think what you are is what you are, and you can work on it and strengthen it. And not every style is for everybody, right? So everybody might have their own approach to it, and that fits them. So you can't always teach a pressure fighter to be a counterpuncher or vice versa. But control over your emotions, having poise during any situation, man, that's being able that can make or break you, because it's knowing when to get into a fire because it's at your own will, rather than being controlled by a state of emotion or state of being at the time. It's like just always having that same poise, that same concentration. And for me, I think the biggest thing that people miss out on is, especially in fighting, is control of breathing. In life in general, when you can't breathe, when you stop breathing or you just don't have that control over your breathing, you become more stressed. Anytime that I was under stress, my breathing pattern is probably the first thing I noticed that was different. That's why, military personnel, they got their deep breathing patterns. When you're somebody who goes through like anger management or anything, they tell you to do the breathing. Just anytime you're in a stressful situation that puts you under tense, your body under tense, that breathing alone, if you don't know how to breathe correctly, like a lot of people, they do the breathing and they shrugging up their shoulders like this, and they're tensing up their entire body, making themselves smaller, shriveling up. I believe that this wasn't all by mistake. I believe that this is I believe this experience is a inner reflection. Well, yeah, it's a reflection of our inner selves. That's what I believe. So if that's what God means to you, then that's what it means to you. I don't really, because there's every religion has their own higher purpose. So I think if that's what you mean, then yeah, I do have something that governs all, but it's not something that governs all over me. It's not something that is out of my control. I know I exist within this, not something that's separate. If that makes any sense. Sometimes it just goes over heads, but I believe in universal law. That all things were created by God. Depends on what you're saying God is. That's the thing. Everything was created by something, for sure. Shit, they call fucking Zeus God, and he was probably a man. So, whatever you feel is, you know what I mean? I can't change that for you, and I'm not looking to do it at all. That's not my job. But for me, I just think that 12 universal laws, I think there's principles, and those principles are God. We are the existence of those principles and movement and manifestation. Yeah, I don't know if I could just pinpoint one thing as God. I think everything is godly, good or bad, however you want to view it. I think everything is godly. So yeah, in short, yes, but I don't know how you mean the question. I don't know if I'm answering it the way that you want it to be, the way that you're directing the question. think the principles that govern the universe are God. We are acting upon the, working or sculpting around those principles. Yeah, so I don't see it to be a singularity unless it's like you take the universe as a broad, like you just scale the universe as one singularity. Then yeah, that would be God in my vision. I gotta toss this rice I made yesterday because my ass went and washed this pot. Didn't rinse out the pan good enough or the pot good enough, so it should taste like soap. Yeah. I mean, if that's how you feel, then that's true as well for you. I mean, like I said, I ain't gonna tell you what's right or wrong for you. If that's how you exist, if that's how you view the world, then that's how you view the world, and I appreciate that view as well. Yo, what up, random? Random human. Yeah, I see your comment, bro. Of course, brother. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Boxing God 432. I'm also on Instagram as well. Yeah, I can see your comment, bro. Did you comment earlier? Okay, yeah, I didn't miss nothing. Yeah, I can see your comment. Yeah, man. So, what you think the best? He said, make me. Oh yeah, what you think the best skill in boxing is? What you think the best skill? Well, it don't got to be in boxing, just in fighting. Like whether it's speed, whether it's timing, whether it's IQ, power, stamina, footwork. What you got for me? What you got? There's no right or wrong answer. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the sub, brother. Or sister. I mean, I don't want to generalize your gender. Assume your gender. My bad. Shout out, where you from, man? Where you at? Oh, power. Oh, he said timing. Yes, sir. That's honestly, we all kind of got the same mindset. I think great minds think alike, man. Think great minds think alike. We're gonna rinse out this pot this time, so my rice don't taste like soap. I released a video this week, a sparring session that I had at the Friendly Fade Factory. Thank you. And I'm a self-taught boxer. I've never been in the gym. I'm lying. I've been to the gym for the first time this week. First time ever. I went to Wild Card Boxing to see the Freddie Roach gym. That was an experience, to say the least. But I'm from New York, but right now I live in LA. So shout out to my LA natives. Shout out to my New Yorkers. That's hilarious. I also go live like pretty much every single day just to work on my boxing craft. I'm the king of no excuses, man. You want to do something, then do it. Where you from, though? Yeah, right now, like I said, I'm from New York, Long Island, New York, but I stay in LA right now. I've been out here since 2020. Still got family on that side, but I ain't really been there that much. Too consistently since I left. Been all over though. I went to college at Bethune-Cookman University over there, Daytona Beach, Florida. Been to Vegas plenty of times, a couple times really. All over California, honestly. Honestly though, my place I would like to settle down once I get my investments up. I would like to settle down in like a South Carolina or something like that. Just for the land itself. And then, fly wherever the hell I want to be. I need help cooking. If you want to help, shit. Nah, I'm just browning this chicken. Add a little water to it. Make a nice little broth, and I'm gonna cook rice in the same pot. So it's gonna be a one pot type of thing. Just had to clean my bowl from I did yesterday. What you got going on though? Do you fight? Do you do any combat sports? What you should do for me, man, I need you to... I keep calling you man and you're a female. My bad. But what you could do for me is just sit there and look pretty. I appreciate that. Give me a little bit of motivation. Gymnastics. Okay, shout out to that then. That shit is not easy. I know a couple friends that can flip and are very acrobatic. Actually, my brother, he used to long jump, which isn't really gymnastics, but make sure y'all go check out my YouTube. You're welcome. You're welcome. We doing some pretty much the same shit I do here on YouTube on my Instagram, Boxing God 432. So I can put it down there. Kind of spelt a little differently. What do I do for work? I'm a salesman. I hate being a salesman, but I don't. It's a love and hate relationship, all right? So I value the skills that I get from it, but it's a fucking stressful ass type of work to be in. So if people see me in the field, I'll be getting busy, you know what I mean? Salesman? I sell things. I sell products. You might catch me at your front door trying to sell you some Spectrum internet, or I might be on the streets trying to sell you a free Obama phone. You never know. I just sell products. I can sell you home improvements if you want it. So I guess products and services at the same time. Man, I can't dance for my life. I can't dance for my life. I don't even know what to think about to try to dance for you right now. Actually, I'm working on my cumbia. But my cumbia is terrible. I don't know if you know Mexican culture or Spanish culture. Cumbia is terrible. It's literally absolutely terrible. I could try it. Hold on. I gotta remember the steps. Hold on. So I know it's kick out, come around right there, come here, right? I think it's this. I think it's that. I mean, I might be wrong, but tell me if I look crazy. That's the cumbia though. It's like almost like salsa. It's a lot of footwork involved. A fit check. You want a fit check? This is my gear right now, man. This is what we got going on. Some civil something. You know what I mean? I got this from DD. Some DD sweats, DD black tee, and some Burlington Puma specials. That's what we got going on. Am I really? Am I good? I don't know. You gotta be Spanish to tell me that. If you're Spanish and you're telling me I'm good, I really appreciate that. If you're not Spanish, then damn. Yeah, you get the best deals over there at DD's, man. DD's really the way. Got a little cooking going, a little cooking action going. Oh, you speak it? Okay. Oh, little Bella, what's up, Bella? They said they love you. What's up, girl? You heard Bella? She said, te quiero mucho, te quiero mucho. Yeah, I can speak a little Spanish myself. I taught myself some Spanish. A little bit. How do you say ensentada en mí mismo? Her treat is gonna be the goddamn bone when I'm finished eating. That's gonna be her treat. Right? That's the best I could do for you. If you want vitamins, you want some vitamins? Yeah, you want vitamins? Okay. Oh, we're gonna get you some vitamins. Come on. you go. Thank you. It's my brother's dog, by the way. Just take care of her. She treats me like her owner, though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my Boxing Guy 432 page. That's where I'll be doing my boxing sparring sessions and just everything. I'll be doing everything boxing on there. That's why we live. You can ask whatever the hell you want. I'm an open book. That's why we got the Q&A up. This is for questions and answers. Straight like that. I don't need this. Shit. Do I need the water bottle or something? No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if any of those two people like black people. So, and their history is so deep. By default, I'm gonna say Palestine. But I ain't got no beef between nobody. Like, I'm not picking sides. But just simply because that region is just very weird with the whole historic issues that they got going on. You say Palestine though, because I think Israel is a little bit of a bully sometimes. A little bit, probably not. A lot of bit of a bully sometimes, because they know they just got certain shit and they try to get away with it. But I appreciate Israel for all the help that they give to the U.S. We wouldn't have what we have if it wasn't for them. Like I said, because I think Israel's been pretty much a bully since the whole dividing of that whole land itself. But that shit has nothing to do with me. I feel for you, but I'm not going to choose a side. Both of you guys duke it out. I don't know what to tell you. I'll tell you this. If there was a parade for the Palestine and a parade for Israel, I wouldn't show up to none of them. When you got like historic things that's like deeply rooted like that, when you got, it's just a deeply rooted, it's deeply rooted. It's just how, like I said, they're talking about the motherland and this, that, and the third, who's rightfully owns the land. I couldn't talk about it, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to choose a side. I'm not going to act like I know what I'm talking about. That's it. Oh shit, my brother on the, what's good, bro? My boy Lamar on the line, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my bro Lamar, bro. We always be in the stocks and shit. That boy be getting to that money. Y'all need to get a property. Y'all go check out my brother, you heard? What's my thoughts about Charlie Kirk? It was wrong for that man to die about a personal opinion. I think that's what I feel. And I also think that the world is just a shitty place right now. People are just divided by color, divided by social status, and it's making shit look really, just really wild all over the place. You don't think he's dead? They say the same shit about Tupac, man. You never know. It looked like he died to me. Rest in peace. Am I against? I'm not against humans. Humans, we all the same thing, just different hues. At the end of the day, I can't discriminate. If a fucking alien were to come here, that's who I got beef with. 'Cause, I mean, who the fuck are you? The way I see it is like this. Before the human race, 6, 7. Nah, before the human race though, there was before just us being the only human race, there was 21 other human species in this planet. And through interbreeding, they're all gone. We're the last one standing. I mean, that's why we have dwarfs and stuff like that, because we intermingled with the different races and stuff like that. But honestly and truly, only thing that separates us, like I said, is the social status and the skin color. And that shit, besides that, we're all fucking human. We all die, we all live, we all feel pain, we all feel love. So, like, what's really the difference between us? Charlie Kirk definitely died. I mean, I can't say for sure because I wasn't there, but I mean, it doesn't look like this was a hoax or anything. I don't truly believe any of that stuff. I think rest in peace to the man, and it's just sad to see the way the world's like moving. That's just it. Nah, I'm gonna dump this oil out. I thought about it. I'm gonna dump this oil. It's a little too much oil for me. Good. Gotta brown this rice a little bit. A little bit. Really? That's kind of crazy. I mean, you never know how people take pain, you know what I mean? Some people laugh at pain, some people cry at pain. All I know is if a man died or somebody says he died or whatever the case may be, I'm not even gonna look that too deep in it. If it really is what it is, like I said, it really does seem like it. I'm not even gonna like try to conspiracize it or anything like that. That's what the word rest in peace mean. Oh, a different lady is. Am I against Jews? Hell no. I'm not against nobody. I mean, I'm against bad people. That's the only thing. I can't say every Jew's a bad person. I mean, there's a historical fact that there's a lot of Jews running the world right now, but does that mean every single Jew in the world is a bad person inherently? I don't know. That's like saying all black people are criminals. Or all white people are racist. Everybody's fucking racist. Shit, do you claim a race? Do you say you're white or black, or when you do an application, do you choose it? Then yeah, you're racist. Or there's a sense of tribalism at least, shall I say? I can't say you're flat on racist, but you definitely belong more to a tribe. I appreciate that. That's a strong compliment. Bella, get out. We need more people like y'all. Y'all hella supportive, being in the chat, having some good conversations. Real receptive people. That's why I come on here, meet people like y'all. Make sure y'all show some love to my boxing guy 432. Oh, I didn't even put it in the chat. Hold up. Can I put it in the chat? Is that something I could do? We better see. All right, so YT just means YouTube, all right? So I just had to put it and do it in a way where it'll let me do it. Hell nah. We big chillin' over here. I'm not old enough yet. I'm 26. I was just fucking around. I'm 26. 26 years young. Too old to be a pro boxer, but old enough to fuck somebody up. I'm gonna lie, I wish my pop put me in boxing when I was a kid, because I started diving into it around like 24, like 2 years ago. But you know, in your 20s, you're going through life. So you're not really like, you don't really have the availability that you had when you was a kid. You're always working, you're trying to make ends meet, trying to figure things out, paying off school loans and all this extraness, you know, so the 20s is you figuring things out. I mean, I'm strong, but it's a sense of being in your prime. Like, you know, the saying, like, men, or I don't know when females hit their prime, bodily prime, like your physique. But men, they hit their prime around like 25 to around like 30. I'm like at my prime right now with no real skill, like at all, any skill. So I have, no, it's hilarious. But I have fucking a lot of IQ. Like, I understand the game. Maybe it's because of the way I view life, or it's the way that just me being older. But it'll take me roughly about 2 years to get you an amateur level of skill. By that time, I'll be 28. I'll be at the cusp of my, like, I'll be at fucking Canelo age, damn near. Like, am I a boxer? I'm addicted to boxing. I'm not a boxer. I'm not a pro boxer, if that's your question. I love boxing, though. It's hard to answer that question. It's almost like when people ask me if I make music. Like, hell yeah, I make music. Am I a fucking star artist? Not yet. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the type of response I was looking to give. Where's the top to this? What you do, by the way? You practice any martial arts, like boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai? What you get into? I think the next thing I want to do after boxing, after I, learn the ins and outs of boxing, I definitely want to learn karate. People tell me I'm bugging, but it would either be kickboxing or karate. Because kickboxing, I already got half of it with the boxing aspect. I just got to add the feet. And I can already do certain things like, hold on. I'm going to do it right here in the living room. Hold on. I might fuck something up. Real bad, but I'm going to do it. I can do a bunch of shit, so I can't do it all. What I need help with is like the leg kicks. I can't do leg kicks. I could oblique kick with the back foot, right? I could oblique kick. Lead kick like how John Jones does it. Still needs to work with that. But I could do like a mid kick. I could do like a sweeping like back kick like that. Do a roundhouse kick. Or is it the other way around, right? And then I could do a spinning tornado kick. But if I did that in here right now, I could try, but it would look crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I usually have more aerodynamics, what the hell am I saying? I didn't want to hit the ceiling fan. But yeah, I could do all that extra shit. But I would really want to learn karate, because karate, the stances is everything. Everything, if you understand what stances is, like, it's the root of everything. It's where everything starts from and comes back to. It's the foundation. It's your stability. Without a stance, everything is broken up. Nothing comes right. So, not boxing, but karate is all about the stances and shit like that. And if you know more stances, you'll just know where you could, like, you'll understand your body more and positioning better. Just things would be just different. They do have a downside, but like I said, that's not my end all of all, like, everything type stuff, but I definitely want to understand and learn more of the techniques. I know there's a lot of different karate, like, styles, right? So I don't know which style I would, drift off to first, but I'll let it just speak to me. What's your idea, Random? Turn that water down. Probably add a little bit more water to it. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie to you. A little bit more water to it. Just like that. What's good, Rambo? Welcome to the live. Good to see you again. I know I saw you before. You was popping up in my live before. So I'm definitely familiar with your name. What's up with y'all? What y'all got going on for the night or evening or day, wherever time zone y'all in? We time traveling in this live. Sure, Random, I dare you to tell me the truth. Hope everybody had a blessed day. Nothing but goodness and positivity coming towards your way. Shit, I know I did. It was a good day for me. What made it good, you ask? Just alive, man. It's another day to breathe. It's another day to feel good, right? You could choose whether to be mad, be upset, be happy. Like, so I choose happy every time. By the way, before I check this again, I just want to make sure it's not over boiling. It's looking good. Yeah, by the way, I am in the process of writing a boxing book it kind of like morphs boxing philosophy and mathematics and spirituality and science and just adds it all together to make it kind of like just more understandable to somebody who doesn't just understand boxing, and just to make it more profound. Like, because for me, I see boxing as like a way to understand myself. It's not even like about being able to beat people up, or I see a lot. I see through the punches and the kicks of fighting. It's just understanding yourself, and you understand it. You understand that part of it once you're doing the work. When you're watching the sport, it's hard to manifest it that way because there's nothing you're really finding out about it yourself. Maybe you like, blood and gore, but that's not really enough to really tell you why you like that blood and gore, right? What city you at, Random? Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was Freddie Roach's gym, Wild Card Boxing. It was like a $10 admission to go inside. Just wanted to test. Actually, what happened was somebody that I sparred at the Friendly Fade Factory, that big dude that I was at the gym with, actually, he wanted to see me. He just wanted to see how I was, I guess, and put me through some work and why, because he's been boxing and stuff like that. He's been boxing for like years, amateur. He took me spar some pros and stuff like that. And I can tell he's got some. I could tell he's got some skill because he's got some sharpness to him. So I was just pretty much getting some mentorship, a little bit from him and stuff like that. The daily admission doesn't give you like coaching and stuff like that. It just allows you to use the equipment. So I was in there just using the bag, actually hitting the bag for the first time, just engulfing the spirits of boxing in the gym and stuff like that. It was just dope to be in there, seeing a bunch of and on top of that, there was a bunch of people who were national gold medalists, WBO champions, motherfucking silver medalists, Olympic champ. I'm like, damn, this is a world-class boxing gym up in here. So that's definitely the gym I'm gonna go to. I was drawn by Freddie. I'm not gonna lie. One thing that really stuck with me is the man is humble as hell, bro. Like, he was like, I lived in my gym for like 15 years, bro. It's the same dude who trained Manny Pacquiao, Canelo in his early careers, Tyson at one point. Like, that shit was dope. I'm a man of the truth. Swore by the oath, stand by the oath. Yeah, it was a dope experience, remember? That shit was dope. Honestly, too, like, that's all I've been. One thing that stuck with me on top of that is when I was in there, I don't want to sound like I was like important or nothing, but the man was watching me. The man was definitely watching me. I was in the gym, like in the ring with my mans. He was like telling me, like, we was doing like rounds of drills, like shadow boxing. So we did 5 rounds and just gradually added different things each round. It was like 3 rounds of regular shit. So the first drill was just footwork in the ring. Second drill was just jab. Other one was jab cross. Then we did jab cross hook, and then we added it all together. So those were the 5 rounds. But in the rounds, right, you could tell the difference between how I was working and how other people was working. A lot of people, I felt it when I went in there. I'm like, all these people are robots. Like, they're all just doing the drill as their coach says it. They're like, just their body's moving, but their mind's not feeling it. So I'm in the gym, I'm in the ring, and I'm like doing my thing, whatever. And y'all see me on my lives, y'all see me on my videos. Achu's there, and you see me doing my breathing techniques. You see me moving very slow, just feeling every part of my body and understanding it. Whether my foot is too wide or whether it's turning too much, my knee being overextended, my shoulders being. I'm just feeling and understanding every part of my body, and that's what I love about boxing. Like I said, you understand yourself. Whether it's the style, whether it's the overcommitments, whatever, you understand yourself a lot deeper. But he was watching me, and I'll never forget. It was at the time where we were doing the 1-2. We were doing the 1-2, right? And my man's, he's doing it. He's doing the 1-2. He's doing the movements and like just doing the movements. For me, you could just tell I was just in the present. That's the best way to say it. I was in the present. So focusing on my stance. I took my time to actually get into my stance rather than just getting into it and doing the drill. I took my time to make sure my stance was right. I sat in it and actually felt it. And then I started, as soon as I got into it, I was like, okay, let's get this breathing right. So I focused on my breathing, and then I did I moved through the motions, but I was moving very slowly. I wanted to make sure I felt every movement. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just do it for the sake of doing it, to look like I'm sharp or fast to put on a show. I was like, I was really in there, like just gauging myself. And that's when I noticed he was watching me. I turned my head, not to see if he was paying attention, but he was in that direction. And he's gazing at me, like with a sense of like curiosity. I don't think he was just like, oh, this guy's just, he's training better than these other people. He's just like curious. Like, people don't come in here doing what you're doing right now. I wonder if he's doing what I know experts do compared to just doing it and not knowing what the fuck he's doing. But he gave me a nice little tour around the gym, showed me a bunch of pictures. He's just a dope-ass dude, bro. And they named the square, they named the community in that area, they renamed it like literally this week, Freddie Roach Square. So that's pretty dope. Knock on the neighbor's door when the answer, just stand there and don't talk. You have to take the lie with you. I'm not gonna lie, we in LA. I understand you in New York and you don't have like gang banging and stuff like that happen too often. But LA culture, you don't just knock on people's door and don't expect to get run down on. And I live in a neighborhood, so I'm on Crenshaw. Let's be real. Now I ain't no bitch, but I don't invite like issues to my life. You know what I mean? I'm just not that guy. I'm a smart guy. I fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I fucked up because listen, do you want this live to continue, or do you want me to get shot at gunpoint by my next door neighbor? 'Cause these niggas is really crippin'. I ain't gonna lie. They really crippin' for real. So my thing is this. Alright, maybe it's not fucked up, but I definitely want it to be a bit more tender. Like it's not sliding off the bone. Oh well. Today's a regular ass dinner, y'all. I ain't make nothing special. Some regular degular shit. If we wasn't in a gangbanging neighborhood, I would have took you up for the offer. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, I'm a fun guy. It's just, it's you just yeah. I know where I'm at. You don't know where I'm at, so it's cool. Don't trip about it. Yeah, LA gang culture like ain't like anything else. I ain't gonna like it's really not like anything else in this world. These people wake up in the morning, don't even brush their teeth and trying to, you know, catch a score, up the score on somebody. So yeah, not all California is in gangs, but I live in LA. I just told you I'm on Crenshaw. I live on Crenshaw. Okay, it's not pretty over here. On top of that, you got ICE running around wondering if people are Hispanic or not with no green card. And I speak a little bit of Spanish. Some people think I'm Honduran or Honduras, or Dominican. You know what I mean? But so they try to profile me a little bit. Now I'm fucking with you, but it's definitely not anywhere USA out here. Out here it's just hella politics. Hella politics. Like when I first moved out here, like you're in New York, so you understand. Listen, there might be an area where there's like mostly Italians, but it's a melting pot. You used to seeing the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans and the Haitians and the black people. Everybody's living in one big ass community. You know what I mean? But out here, it's hella segregated. You got the Jews over here, the Koreans over here. Chinatown got this little area. black people in South Central. So it's all of LA is gang banging central. All of LA is gang banging central. You gotta come out here to know. I've been banged on in every city that you could possibly think of. I've been banged on, like, so it's everywhere. You get banged on in a fucking tuxedo and a fucking, you know what I mean? You could be dressed up like a goddamn regular person. They're banging on you. It don't matter. I don't live too far from Watts, and if you know what a Watts is, then you know something. Where's the Jews? They're in what up, Cryptic? Called me coach, that's what's up. Where the Jews? The Jews are in Beverly Wood. Beverly Wood. That's where the Jews live. It's not too far from Beverly Hills and Rodeo Drive and the rich area. That's where the Jews live. Like I said, I ain't got no problem against them. I just know that's where they at. Yeah, we coach over here now. What up, Cryptic? Ain't not much. What's up, Khabib? Oh, it's good. I'm seeing a couple familiar faces up in here. I don't know what time it is where y'all at, but it's cool to see y'all again. Just finished making a little dinner. Just thought I'd get on live since I wasn't on earlier today doing my little workouts and stuff. For me, it's 9 o'clock on the dot. That's Pacific timing. 1 in the morning? Oh, you're in the East Coast. You over there with Random. Yeah, you and Random actually you further than her. Argentina makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Shout out Argentina, man. I'm trying to go to South America. Yeah, I'm trying to go to South America. Where? Probably Colombia. There's a lot of nature there. I'm a nature type of guy. That's why I love LA so much. You get mountains, you get the beach. You got the Amazon over there in Colombia. Like, come on, man. Like, who don't want to see that? And then I know y'all got mountain ranges in Argentina, no? Am I tripping? Got Khabib in this bit, you feel me? World champion. What up, Khabib? Teach me a little something. is who big homies? You know what I want to go to Colombia for? Hell nah. I am not trying to be that type of nigga that ends up slept with drugs in his body and his body parts is missing. Hell nah, I'm good. You can meet me in America for all that. No cap. I could take my ass to Mexico for all that. They right here. Shit. I got a friend that just recently went to Uruguay. He went to Colombia. He went to Brazil. And I think Argentina. But he was just telling me, how ill it was that he went, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I gotta get out of the country, man. I can't be here in America all the time. Gotta get out of the country. I gotta explore the world. He came back before the tariffs though, so I don't know how crazy it is or not. Nah, it's a real world out here, man. Niggas get caught up in the movies like this shit ain't real. This shit is real. Now, there's a lot of beautiful places. Like my friend, I know some people who've been to Machu Picchu, just in experiencing the cultures and stuff, seeing how it was. That's more like a cultural type of thing. Would I want to travel first? I'll probably travel. All right, Khabib, it was good seeing you, bro. I'll see you next time. It's my dream destination. Shit, dream destination. I don't even know what to say. Dream destination. I don't know. Anywhere that has like a shit ton of nature. That's just my thing. It just gotta have like rainforest and mountains and maybe a desert. Like just I want to see it all. Honestly, I really have no dream destination. If I got the chance to be able to just get out the country, I'll go anywhere as long as it's not a third world country that's on the brink of war or in a revolution. So like I'm definitely not taking my ass to Venezuela. Fucking I don't know if Egypt is still in a revolution or not, but last time I checked they was. Or just anywhere in the Middle East, I'm definitely not going because it's just too hectic over there right now. Shit gotta calm the fuck down. I don't know how I feel about China because I don't know how they feel about Americans. Japan, when I was a kid, I always wanted to go there, but tsunamis deterred me from wanting to go as I grew up. But then again, I came out here to LA, and all they talk about is fucking earthquakes, and these shits is fun. I ain't even gonna lie, it's not even no real earthquake. What is GJ? The Bahamas. Okay, GJ's in the Bahamas. Alright, shout out to Khabib, man. National champion. Where you at, Rambo? What city you at? Bro, I know this is so weird, but I have a new deer. meant to be so sorry. Are you rhyming to me right now? Are you spitting bars? Because I don't know what the message is. I have a new deer. As in DEER or DEAR? I don't even know what that means. New Zealand? Okay, okay. Is it cold or is it hot in New Zealand right now? I don't know what y'all going through. What season is it? Do y'all get seasons in New Zealand? I don't even know where New Zealand is on the map. I'm not gonna lie. Enlighten me. Shout out New Zealand in the chat, man. Let's get some love for New Zealand. Oh, okay, New Dare. Go ahead. Shoot me. Not literally, but it's hot and cold. We in spring. Okay. Y'all got spring during the summer/fall. So y'all are in the southern hemisphere, or no? You're by the equator. You must be. You don't really get seasons. It's cold and hot. We're in spring. It sounds like a regular day. It sounds like the middle of the summer where it could be either or in New York. It's fucking hot, or it's cold, or it's snowing in May. It might pour, you never know. That's just New York for you. Like tropical, okay. Valid. I got a better one for you. I'm gonna call my best friend and tell him good night. I just wanted to call him and say good night. I got you. That's the new thing that's going around, right? When you call your mans and you just be like, yo, I just wanted to let you know, you know what I mean, I had a good day today and just wanted to make sure you're doing all right and tell you good night. All right, call somebody and what you say? Call somebody and something. All right, well, your dare sounds very tempting, but I gotta go. It's time to eat my lovely food. Let me show y'all real quick. My little basic chicken and rice. My one pot chicken and rice right here. You know what I mean? So, about to get active. Appreciate y'all for popping out. Show some love on my YouTube, Boxing Guy 432. And y'all gonna catch me going live on my sparring sessions next time. And then follow me on Instagram. Y'all can always reach out to me, communicate to me on there. And yeah, we stay locked in. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Peace out.